I want to tell you how you can avoid making a bad investment. Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel, and I want to talk to the business heads today. Some of us have made bad investments and been there, done that, got the t-shirt. So I want you to avoid and learn from my mistakes. So if this sounds like this is something that you need to listen to, then stick around. Get your cuppa, I've got mine. Shout out to whoever bought me this. And I want to start with the story time of how I actually ended up in this investment. So what happened was I begged it. That's what happened. It came about when an opportunity arose. And that's how most investments are. They're opportunities. An opportunity arose for me to have, if you don't know, I've got a brand that I'm currently re-strategizing. Big news. I've got a brand, currently an eyewear brand, and the link would be in my somewhere. I've got an eyewear brand, and I had an opportunity for it to be in a store. This was a few years ago. And when I saw that opportunity, I ran. I ran so fast. I ran so fast for the opportunity. So it was an opportunity for me, which was a big thing, because as you can imagine, you're a startup business, you're trying to get traction, you're not really getting footfall and that sort of thing. So this opportunity came about and it landed on my toes. And I said, of course, I will take it. So I took it. Unbeknown to me, that was going to be one of the biggest mistakes that I ever made in my life. So the opportunity arose for me to have my products within a English specific store. And I didn't even hesitate. I didn't even waste time. I was like, yes. I became a yes man that day. You know, I'm always talking about not being a yes man. That day I became a yes man. I said, yes, whatever it is, yes. So I took the opportunity to have my products within a store. Now, why I'm telling you the story is because I want to tell you the things behind it, why this was actually a bad investment. So when you are looking to be in partnership with somebody, this could be business. This is what I'm talking about. You interpret it the way that you want to interpret it. Is you have to be very careful, especially if it's something that's long lasting. The true reason why I probably wanted to be in a store is because I wanted to beg it. Number one, you're a small business, you get an opportunity to be in a store. Who's going to say no? But in all honesty and truth, I think what I wanted was exposure. All that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. Sometimes things look so nice and so beautiful and so flashy. And when you're coming from a place where you're just starting, you're just waiting for your first opportunity to arise, you see something that may look nice and may look appealing, and you run for the hills. That's what I did. Big mistake. This opportunity was actually going to cost me more in the long run because I didn't do my due diligence. So this video is to help you to do your due diligence so that you don't become a me and make the same mistakes that I did, but instead you learn from what I have to say to you today. So when you're in business with someone, the first thing you have to think about is who is this person that I'm doing business with? Who is this person that I've decided to spend money and investing in, or what project is this? The first issue I had is that the person that I was doing the business with, I really want this tea. Give me a second. The person that I was doing business with didn't really align with who I was as a person. That should have been a red flag enough for me. They didn't really align. What I mean by that is that we were raised very, very different, and their way of living was not my way of living. But it's almost like you have like no eyes at that time. You can't see anything. Like legally blind at that point, to be honest. They didn't align their values, their morals. All of this didn't align with who I was as a person. So already there was a mismatch. There was a disconnect. I like saying there was a disconnect. There was a disconnect. This person didn't align with who I was. I didn't align who with the English. I didn't align with who they were. And it wasn't just in what they were saying, it's what they were doing. It's within their mannerisms. So already one thing that you must look out for is who is this person that I'm doing business with, or if it's an organization or a project or that sort of thing. Just really reflect on what you know is right and wrong, and what you know. Yo, this is sounding bad. I wasn't in no illegal business. Don't worry. I wasn't in any of that. But it's sounding like, like I was doing a mad thing. I actually wasn't. It was just a poor choice that I made. So just really look at who you're doing business with. Who is this person? What are they like? What are their mannerisms like? Sometimes it takes a bit of watching before you run and get into business with someone. Just watch what they're like. Watch how they treat their employees. Watch how they treat their family if you get an opportunity to see them with their family. Watch how they treat them. Watch how they speak. Watch how they respond to situations. All these things are really important for you to see if you are a good fit with this person. So I obviously didn't do that. That's why I'm telling you guys now. That is something that you must do. The second thing that I noticed was that trouble used to always follow this person, not like trouble with the law or whatever, just like bad vibes. Bad vibes used to follow this person, like flies following a corpse or something. Like bad vibes was following, running to them, running to them. And I saw this and I reasoned within my head, oh, it just might be a bad month, might be a bad month. But even after even getting into business and even afterwards, I was realizing that bad vibes was always following this person. Negativity, bad vibes, nothing good. There's always something wrong, always something wrong. And within the mannerisms of the person as well, I noticed that they loved to blame everybody else, lack of responsibility for their actions, which can actually is actually another red flag, because as a business owner, as like a entrepreneur, as like a, I don't know if maybe you're involved with a charity, whatever it may be, as a leader, whatever it may be, you in that position are responsible for a lot of things. So the fact that I was seeing that this person was lacking that responsibility, it was always someone else's fault. But if that is you in a leadership position and it's always someone else's fault, and you can't take accountability for your role and your position and your influence into a situation, that again is another issue. That is another problem. So this person was lacking like accountability, lacking responsibility, and bad vibes were following them again, because I saw glitter and I said, wow, I will be in a store. I said, forget all of that. Forget all of that. Just having a bad month, just having a bad month. That's what I was putting it down to. But these things, there's signs. There's signs all around. So I didn't do my due diligence by looking at the signs around. I didn't look at the person, who they were. I didn't look at their character, their mannerisms. I didn't look at what was around them, because you attract certain things depending on what type of person you are. You attract certain things. So this person wasn't attracting good vibes, and I obviously didn't respect my own business then, because if I did, I would have known that because I'm for greatness, I shouldn't be around certain places or certain things that attract bad vibes. I want my business to be good vibes, all the way good vibes. So why was I going towards something that literally doesn't make sense? Again, is because I saw the opportunity and I thought any opportunity is a good opportunity. Let me run for it. That's not the case. So that was another thing that I noticed, which can also become another red flag. Third one was that they were very quick to collect money. You know those people that are very quick to collect money, yeah, and they're just like, I'll just take it. Oh, don't worry, I'll sort it out. Blah blah blah. Just send it. Just send it. Just send it. Send it. Send it. But this is still even ongoing. Very slow to give the money back. Very very slow. It's almost like the phone doesn't work anymore. It's almost like the phone doesn't work anymore when it's time to give the money back. I even got a story time about this, so I'll get back to what I'm saying. I remember when I lent money to someone, and this thing scarred me. This thing scarred me. I've got no problem with giving money like that. But this was an agreement where this person was in a situation they needed a bit of support financially. I said, fine, no problem. I'll help you. But it was an agreement that there will be a payment back within a certain time frame. There'll be a payment back. So I started to notice the time was, and money's such a touchy subject. Like financial literacy is something that we have to go and teach ourselves because they don't want to teach us that in school, to be honest. I was never taught that at school, but financial literacy is so important. So, anyways, gave this person some money, and I was noticing the time frame was overextended, which is fine because sometimes, like, the issues could be long. Do you get? The issues could be long. So it was time for me to check in, like, yo, is it good? Is it good that side? And what I what I came to realize is that because it was time to return the funds, like this person was just like not responding to my texts, not responding to my anything, or I was getting a bunch of excuses. I was getting a bunch of excuses. Oh, like it's been tight, blah, 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 blah. The first time I'll believe you, because I don't start to think someone's a liar. Like, why would you lie? I don't get the point. Why would you just think that you can just lie? So the first time I'll believe you until you show me a reason why I should doubt you. Yeah. So I believed, I said, okay, maybe she needs a bit more time. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. So I believed that until I was seeing the same person on, this is back in the day when I used to use Snapchat, long time ago, like long time ago. I was seeing this person on Snapchat going to dinner, going to a restaurant, a very nice restaurant. And I watched it like, okay, okay, that's nice. Okay. And then not only that, I was then seeing them on holiday. No, no, no. Who paid for that holiday? I just want to know if I've got shares in that holiday. Still to this day, I don't know. So I said, no. This person needs to give me my money. Just give me my money. That's, bro, give me my money. So I said, bro, what's going on? You said to me X, Y, Z. Now you're coming to me with A, B, C. What is going on? All excuses. All manner of excuses. This. Remember, I said I'll believe you until you give me a reason for me to doubt you, yeah? Oh, the doubt was there. It wasn't even doubt at this point. Like, this was the truth. What I was seeing was true. What I was seeing was true. What I saw on Snapchat was true. What I saw on Instagram was true. Those things were true. So I said, okay. And my tone changed because at this point, this is disrespect. This is utter disrespect. Bring me my pee. Send me my pee. Send me my pee. At this point, It was a disrespect thing. And I can't believe it took so long for the money to be returned. The money did end up getting returned. Glory to God. The money did get returned eventually. But the communication was not communicating when it was time to return the funds. But to get the funds, oh, they even responded before I pressed send. The communication was A class, top notch. But when it's time to, to return the funds, it's like, I don't know, like your phone doesn't work, it's broken. Now you're stressed. You're going through things. Bruh, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Anyways, that was just a story about how some people, they're very quick to collect, but very slow to give back. So you have to be very careful, even who you lend money to. Going back to what I was saying, this was the same problem with this person. Like, they were very, very slow to return the funds. And it's like, yo, bro, you weren't giving me the same energy when it was time to actually collect the funds. Now it's now a slow thing. So I obviously made a mistake in this situation. And it came down to me trying to rush the process, to rush things, to force things to happen. That's the truth. To force things to happen. Because as we all know, everything is beautiful in its own time. And I was trying to rush things onto my timeline, onto my time scale, which wasn't good at all. Another thing, when I was saying that the character of the person didn't align to who I was, that sort of thing, is the fact that, like, even the store itself didn't make sense with my brand. It didn't even make sense. You would even be confused, like, why that was in there. Like, it didn't make any sense at all. But because I was trying to rush the timeline, because I saw glitter and I thought, oh, opportunity, let me run for it. This must be it. I didn't do my due diligence. So these things are things that you guys need to look out for. I obviously made the mistake because I thought I was smart. I thought I was intelligent. I've learned from these mistakes. That's why I'm trying to give you guys the game. So I didn't look for signs. I did not look for any signs. Although the signs were around, I had tunnel vision. All I was seeing was opportunity. And when you're like this, yeah, if I even use it as a demonstration, when you're like this, you can't see what's around you. You can't see anything that's around you because all you can do is see what's in front of you like this. So I had real blinkers that I couldn't even see what was going on. And this caused a problem because when things started to arise, to come out, they were already there. They were already there, but it's me that had to play catch up. So that was one of the problems. I didn't look at the signs. There were many signs around before I even did any signing of anything, whatever. There were many signs around that I didn't look at. So please look at the signs before you take an investment out, before you start doing an investment, or before you start working with a particular person, group, before you start working with a particular charity, whatever it may be, whatever investment you're trying to make, look at the signs around you. Look at the person that you're working with. The Lord reveals all of these things. But if you're too quick to jump to an opportunity, if you're too quick to jump to anything that comes out because you're excited, this must be it. The good things take time. And I had to realize this the hard way because now you have to undo all of the mess that you have done for you to actually make things work in the correct way. Good things take time. Anything that's rushed, that's very quick, be skeptical, be careful about these things, especially even investing. Be very, very careful. All these people that I see, what's it called? Oh, is it them trading people? Oh, I can get you money 24 hours, ready to. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's why all these young boys are jumping onto the trade and stuff. That's why they're jumping onto their Bitcoin because they think the money will come tomorrow. No, that's not how you make money. That's not how you make good money. That's how you do them illegal things, yeah? But if you want to make something last, it will take time. It will truly take time. So I didn't look at the signs. I didn't have a mentor. So all these decisions I was actually making, I was just making off my own back. Oh, that's good. I'll do that. That sounds really good. I'll do that also. There was no accountability. I didn't have a mentor or a coach or whatever in regards to this. And I didn't have like an accountability partner, which I'd totally recommend get, especially if you're in business or trying to pursue specific goals. Get yourself an accountability partner. The way it's changed up the game for me, the way it's actually changed the game for me, just the knowledge that you have to report to someone is mad enough. That will get me to pattern. That will get me to start doing things because I know, oh gosh, I said I was going to do this and I've not done it yet. Some people can't achieve their goals because they don't care. They don't care enough. They're not disciplined enough. Having an accountability partner provides you with a bit more discipline so that you don't have to just show up for yourself. You don't have to show up for someone else. So I didn't have that at the time. So when I made this decision, it was just me and me. And what I mean by it was me and me, God wasn't involved. And that is the worst thing that I ever did, was not involve the Lord. The Lord was not involved in the matter. The Lord, I saw opportunity, I ran. I just ran. And I call myself a child of God. The Lord was not involved in the matter. And that is the thing that I regret the most. I actually regret the most is because if I'm saying that I'm a child of God, then I need to be talking to my Father about everything. And this opportunity that arose, I didn't. Although he still provided me with signs, left, right, center, painted them with signs. Painted. It's like I had the tunnel vision, like I said. I could only see what I wanted to see. And your mind is funny that way. Like when you want something to work out for you, you will make it work out in your head. Even though it won't happen, you will try and force the reality to kind of happen within your head. But God wasn't involved in the matter. And that is the thing I regret the most. So, all you people making investments that want to make investments, you've got business ideas, all of these things, do your due diligence. If you want a good return on your investment, do your due diligence. These things that I've said, check them out. Don't be quick to sign your life away. Thank God that was not me. Don't be quick to sign your life away, but check everything out before you now say that you've got this opportunity. Before you now say, read the fine print. Read the fine print. When you get a contract, even if you're not in business and you just work, like you just do like a job or somewhere, something like that. Read the fine print. Read your contract. Read your contract. How many people read their contract? Be careful what you sign. Be careful not to throw your life away for a bit of money. Money is paper. You can just rip that thing up and it just loses value instantly. You've ripped it up. We place so much value on this money. It's paper. It's paper that can be ripped. And when it's ripped, the value is gone. Like too much of our time, we're paying too much of our money. No, we're paying too much of our time and attention to gaining this money. And it's just a bit of paper. Read your contract. If you're going into an investment opportunity, read the fine print. Read your contract. What does that say? What does that mean for me? How can I get out? Is there a way for me to get out? What sort of things do I need to consider to get out amicably? What sort of things do I need to consider? You're not reading your contract, you get into deep waters, and then you're crying because you can't get out. Don't rush. Slow down. Take time. Read the fine print. If you can't understand the big words, because they use a lot of big words in there, ask someone to help you. Don't just sign your life away. I mean that. Don't sign your life away. So read the fine print in all of these things. Read the fine print. If it's not aligning, If it's not making the sense that it needs to make, don't just be signing it. Don't be signing it. Come to an agreement. See if they can change certain things within that so that it works for your favor. Because that's a protection, if anything. And the fact that you're going into business with someone, and they don't even want to sign a contract with you, bro, that is a red flag. Pack your bags. Get gone. Get gone. That is a red flag. Contracts can protect you. Truly, they can protect you. They can work in your favor, and they can make everyone accountable. You said in the contract you were going to do this. You have not done these things. So, therefore, read your contract, read the fine print. So, what things can you do to avoid making a bad investment? 1, look at the signs. Look at the signs of the things that are going on. Because you're slowing down and taking your time, you've got time to evaluate and see what's the crack. See what's really going on in that environment, in that business, with that partner, whatever it may be. God will speak to you. Just look at the signs. Look at the person as well. Who is this person? Do they have good values? Do they have good morals? Do we align in the things that we need to do? Can we achieve the same goal? Is our headspace in the same way? Look at that person as well. They can give you good indication of where they're going. Look at what they're attracting. If they're attracting bad vibes, you too, you'll start attracting bad vibes. You will start attracting, isn't it iron sharpens iron? So what happens when the iron is blunt? Huh? You two will start attracting bad vibes. So just look at what they're attracting, yeah, and just see if that's what, if that was you, would you be happy that you're attracting that, or is it something that you think, Lord, let me get out of here now? The most important thing, not the first and the most important thing that you have to do is look to the Lord for guidance. Look to the Lord for guidance. Speak to the Lord. Ask him, yo, what do you think about this? And don't just think he just answered and responded straight away. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Yeah? Seek the kingdom. God will chat to you in his still, small voice. Voice is still. If your life is noisy, how can you hear him? How can you hear him? Your life is chaos. And you want to hear. Take time. And wait. Wait for your answer. This is what waiting looks like. Don't go anywhere. Wait. Wait for the Lord to give you a response before you now go and make a big decision, a life-changing decision. I thank the Lord mine wasn't drastic in comparison to people that I know of. Some people, their life has never been the same negatively because of bad investments. I thank God that's not my case. My case is still not finished, resolved like that, but I could have taken it into my own hands, but I remembered the Lord said, vengeance is his. He shall repay. So I said, I do not want to be on the wrong side. I don't want to be against God on this matter. You try and resolve it amicably and it doesn't work, and you've done your uttermost best, give it to God. Give it to God. I don't want to be on the wrong side of that. I really don't. I say sorry to that man.
Me, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Get yourself a good mentor. Get yourself someone who can give you good game, good advice. Get yourself a coach. Get yourself an accountability partner. 2 are better than 1, right? So sometimes someone else's head, what they have to say, will make more sense. And then you can think about what they've said. You can actually say that, oh, maybe I'm wrong. And it's okay to be wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's what you do with that. Because I was new to the game, I saw an opportunity. I ran to it. All that glitters is not gold, guys. Every opportunity is not a good opportunity. Please take your time. Don't make the mistakes that we have made. Don't make those mistakes. Every opportunity is not a good opportunity. And be okay and content to say no to the opportunity. If you've done your due diligence and it's a no from you, be happy, be content, and say no. Because in the long run, it will be better for you. It will work out better for you, the fact that you've said no. If you say yes to everything, Tom, Dick, and Harry saying yes, 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 you're going to be in some deep waters. Can you swim? I think that is everything that I want to say. When you're making an investment, guys, please do your due diligence. Take your time. Don't worry about other people that you think are shining. Oh, I need to get there fast. No, you're in your own lane. So focus on what you have to do. But don't just rush to an investment opportunity. Look to the Lord. The Lord will guide you and He will be your strength. Don't get into contracts without signing them, without looking at them before you sign them. If you're not happy with them, don't bother. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your handwriting. Don't waste your ink on that pen. It's not worth it. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to this. I don't know if it's not a rant. It's just advice. I'm trying to give you guys game. Yeah? Don't make the same mistakes that we did. But if you want to invest, listen to what I've said. And I say it with love because I want the best for y'all. Yeah? Until next time, people. Ciao.